Good morning everyone. It's Wednesday today. I'm really tired. The bites on my head seem to be growing. Look, one here, one there. I don't know what they are. We do know what they are. They're midge bites, but I don't know why they're so... I don't know why they're growing. They should be going. Today we're shooting a video for Steve's channel. He's shooting a little motorbike update video. He's just gone to go collect the motorbike, and I've just been doing some emails / editing yesterday's vlog, which has been great. So I am now just gonna pack up. I've got like a load of returns that I need to actually take to the post office and return. But I thought I'd check in and say hello, good morning, welcome back to the vlog. It's Wednesday, and that's all I have to report right now. These little donuts. Look how much he looks like a donut. What are you doing, Blue? Also, someone asked me on Twitter what podcasts I've been listening to, so I thought I'd fill you guys in. This one, which is called Table Manners, is such a good podcast. It's by the singer Jessie Ware, and it's with her mum, which is so cute. And basically the concept is they have dinner or like cook dinner for someone, and then they sit down and eat the meal and basically chat, which is such a cool idea for a podcast. And she's super funny, super down to earth. I love her music. Her first one with Sam Smith is so good. I definitely recommend listening to that. And then my next one, oh, this one's actually quite cool. It's called The Guilty Feminist, and she is a lady, I think she's from New Zealand, and the episode that I listened to, which I listened to in LA, is called The Weinstein Culture. It was really interesting because it came out around the time of well, it's still going on, but like the whole Weinstein scandal and all of that, and they kind of examine it from a point of view of like, it's funny, like it's a comedy, like they're very funny, and they like bounce, there's a couple of women in it and they bounce off each other, and they tell stories which are funny, but they're not funny in the sense that the way that they tell them is funny. However, like the kind of things that go on in the stories with men and women, and that whole kind of like role that men and women play and the power play and all that kind of stuff, it's really interesting. I was like on my run and I was just like laughing out loud to it, so that's really good. I've also discovered Control Alt Delete by Emma Gannon. She's been going for a while and I just never got around to listening to her podcast, but it is really good. I listened to one, here we go, Will Store, Selfies, Self-Esteem and Our Environment. That one was really good because it's looking at our culture and the fact of like people saying that our generation are quite like self-obsessed, reliant on technology. Just looking at it from the point of view, Will Storr's actually written a book on it, which I really want to read and I'm going to put it on my Christmas list. But he's written a book about that and about the fact that we are a product of our environment and like what's happened. I think that's a really interesting way of looking at it, especially because it's commenting on like our generation. My next favourite is actually a podcast by our friend Tyson, who lives in New York. He interviews creatives, which is really cool. So he did an episode with his children, which I absolutely loved. It's like one of my favourite episodes I've listened to, just because he lives away from his children. He lives in New York and his children are back with their mum in Hong Kong, and it's really interesting because he always every year does like a big road trip with them, and it's really fun to follow. I'll put his Instagram down below as well because he's an amazing photographer. But he interviewed his kids and kind of just like got their point of view on him, and they're really funny. They're like hilarious, and I love the fact that kids are so truthful, like they say the truth, and and it's really good. It's really funny and such a clever idea as well, because you're obviously listening mostly to adults on podcasts, and then to have a kid on there who really doesn't care like who it's going out to. And my last one, which I've actually been enjoying for a while, Estey's The Heart of It podcast, is such a good podcast. It's so well produced, and I think I did mention it in Vlogtober, but if you haven't listened to it, the whole series 1 is now up, and it is so good to listen to. So they are the ones that I've been enjoying. I've also enjoyed, which is quite interesting, my friend Chadney showed me this podcast, which is called Dirty John. So it's about this guy who was like a renowned kind of like wooed women that were middle-aged, divorced, had quite low self-esteem, and he'd just basically treat them like they were a princess, and then slowly and gradually, like through lying, taking their money and being really horrible. And basically it follows one of these ladies and how it ended up well, it ends up quite brutally. And it's just really interesting, especially from her point of view, how she describes how she ended up falling for him, and how she even ended up lying to her family. Even though she could see his little quirks weren't exactly normal, she just kind of accepted it and still loved him because of the way that he treated her. So that's a really interesting one. So yeah, they are the podcasts that I have been loving this week. So I think today I am going to listen to episode 2 of Table Manners, which is Will Young and Chris Sweeney.
Excited to say that we have a sponsor now for our podcast, and it is Bose.
Update for you guys. We are currently sat in the woods because we're filming a little motorbike film for Stephen, but Jack is just in the back sorting out the Ronin. Steve is trying to keep warm. Are you ready, Jack? Yeah. He's gonna sit in the boot with the Ronin and then catch Steve going up the road, but we're in a really nice little pretty area. Also, look at these cute photo holders that Jack just got me for my birthday. They're so cute. You put the little photo in there.
Like a month late. Yeah.
Thank you. Are you ready?
Now I am. We are, like usual, running behind with the light. But it should be good. I think we just do some, you know, passing shots and stuff like up this road. And yeah.
Cool. Thanks for that.
Hopefully I don't get too cold because I'm a little bit chilly. We'll see. Bye.
Such a knob.
Only joking.
I'd recommend not doing this at home, but we're gonna give it a go and see if we don't get stopped. We're on like a not that busy road, so hopefully it will be okay. Note to self, we've got about half an hour of light left, but I'm so cold. I'm sitting in the car. I think when you're not doing anything, it's definitely colder. But these guys are getting some shots of the bike.
We've got provincial pasta bake tonight.
Oh my gosh. It's like 9:30. The theme of this week seems to be working really late, getting up early, and then working really late again.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah? Life.
Yeah. Took the word out of my mouth.
But we're cooking. Okay, we haven't ordered in. We are cooking the HelloFresh, so that's a good improvement in adult life. My vlog's just gone up a little bit later than I wanted it to, but I just didn't have time because we're out filming today. So that's just gone live. But I'm gonna try and edit this vlog tonight, so then it will go up at the right time tomorrow. I've just been very busy, but I've had a good day, like really productive, super positive day today. On Monday I was like, I really hope the week will get better, and it's Wednesday, and it has. I feel like positive thinking is the way to go.
Oh yeah.
Especially like if you're self-employed or freelance, you've got to think positive and make those things happen and not just sit and worry about it. So
absolutely. That
is Alexia's advice of the Wednesday evening. This is just cooking dinner now, which is really nice of him. Thank you.
That's right, I'm just doing my stock, mate.
Oh, I think a friend's coming.
Oh, hi.
Blue. Oh, hi, creepy. Oh, saw there's food, did you?
Okay, so Alexia's actually asleep. So I'm going to sign off her video for her. Because I don't want to wake her up. I hope you guys have enjoyed her video today. What did we get up to? Shot the motorbike video, which was really fun. And we're cutting it together this evening. And I think it came out very well. So, yeah. That's going to be a good video. Anyway. Hope you've enjoyed Alexia's video today, and yeah, comment down below something really nice and positive for Alexia to read, and we'll see you tomorrow for another day of Vlogmas. I don't know what day she's on, I forgot. I think day 6 or day 7. Okay guys, bye bye. Good night from this one too, and this one.